morning everybody, Car and Biker here, and I've just turned onto a road I've never been down before. I'm still a ways from where I'm going to, but I've got Calimoto on, telling me which way to go if I can see the rather dim screen. And this morning, it's a bit of exploring. I'm off to a place called Sandal Castle, and it's 12th century castle originally, motte and bailey, where basically they dig out a trench, a ditch, and they build a big hill called a motte, not a moat. The ditch can be filled with water, I guess that'd be a moat. And then they build a bailey alongside the motte, which is where they put all of the barracks for the soldiers and the kitchens and the stores and the foundry and the stables and all that kind of thing, where all the scum go, all the workers. And then on the top of the motte, the big hill, that's where all the kings and royalties and lords and things like that go. And this one was built in the 12th century, originally out of wood, but then over the centuries it got replaced with stone, and it was the setting for a Shakespeare play, so obviously some slightly dull literature kind of thing, and also, more importantly for the high literature stuff, it's the place where Richard Plantagenet took his army of somewhere between 3,000 and 8,000 men apparently, but that's not a good enough number for the literary reference. And he took them to this castle where in 1460 they were all slaughtered by an army from Pontefract, which is just down the road. But it led to the masterful literary work. Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He led them up to the top of the hill and he led them down again. And I'll stop there because, well, you don't need to hear me singing an entire nursery rhyme. So, heading over there, going to have a look at what's left. There's not a lot of it left, I don't believe. But compared to the castle that is closer to where I live, where there is literally no wall left at all, there's just the hill. It's something more interesting to look at. So I'll carry on riding there, down this road I don't know, and when we get there I'll give you a look around. Don't expect too much though, it's the first time I've been to this place as well, so it could possibly be rubbish. We've got a cafe there, so I can get a cup of tea at least. Once we've been to the castle, we're going to a place called Emley Moor, kind of following on those few videos I did in the past about radio things, where I visited an old RAF place and TV transmitting station and a couple of other bits and pieces, or one other bit or piece. We're going to Emley Moor. I don't know if you can be able to see it, but it's over there. So that's where we're heading ultimately. Well, ultimately we're heading home, but you know, that's the far point of the journey. Well, according to my sat nav, we're here. Oh, look at that, there's a sign. Looks promising. So that in the distance is Emley Moor, where we're heading next. Over here we've got the River Calder, and right back here is the castle, or the remains of it, after it was demolished in the 1600s and turned into houses and other buildings. So I mentioned the motte and bailey. That's them up there, the big hill. It's 10 metres high, as demonstrated by that giant of a buoy. And the ditch there is 7 metres deep. So I'm in for a climb in a minute. This bit of wall here is the only bit that's left of the bailey. And behind it is a little bit more lot. Where you can see right at the top some people. That's where the important people would live. And this is where the less important people would be. The cannon fodder. Well, hopefully that was Sandal Castle. It certainly was Sandal Castle, but struggling a bit with my new video camera, so I think I need to read the manual. So hopefully something will come out okay for you. If not, you won't be watching this, and if you are, then I guess I've got something reasonable. So thank you for watching, everyone. Ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon.